Hi there, Scorpio. Welcome to Feathered Serpent Tarot. I'm new here, and I'm here with your June 2017 reading, general. Uh, I'm hoping to join many other very talented readers who are here on YouTube in offering my style of tarot. If it resonates with you, I'd be happy to arrange for a private reading. I'm just kind of getting set up right now, so in the next little while, you'll see information as to how you can do that. But it's very exciting. And so I have pre-shuffled the cards, and for now I'm focusing on Scorpio for June 2017. I probably don't need to tell you this, but these are intense times. Every sign is at kind of a crossroads, cutting through confusion, um, illusion, just anything that isn't working is being dismantled, in some cases gracefully, in other cases maybe not so much. But overall, it's about growth and change, moving forward and leaving old situations, old karmic lessons behind. So it's good, but it's a bit of a push. So let's see what's coming. There we go. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. Yes. Cutting through, getting right to the heart of things, and fresh beginnings, a fresh way of thinking, even. What crosses you is the devil. So you're still kind of wrestling with your own sense of self and doubt, all of those things, your shadow, little bits of the ickies. And the foundation of your reading is the King of Cups. So, that's you in a lot of respects. Could also be somebody else in your world. In the recent past, we have the Hanged Man. So, it's been tough to make decisions in the last little while amongst all of this confusion. You're never more confused than when you're making critical decisions about your future. So, there's been hesitation. The usual kind of hangman stuff. And what crowns your reading is Justice. So this is karma. This is a full circle kind of. It doesn't get more black and white really than the Ace of Swords and the Devil. It's you need clarity, and with the clarity, you can get rid of the doubt. But you're at your most mature, it appears. These are like really significant existential kinds of thoughts. So your short-term outcome is a little more of the same, the Nine of Swords. So, you're still thinking, 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 thinking. Let's see if that's something that, is part of the doubt. Maybe just stick with one thought instead of a million. And you are in the fullness of your wishes in many respects right now. All of your dreams seem to be kind of, coming true. And I mean, Scorpio is not used to that. And in your environment, you have the Knight of Wands. So this could be a fire sign. This could be a new project. Could be a new job. Let's see what's going on here. Ooh, look at that. And then in your hopes and fears, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be a person. This could be you feeling in control of your finances, in control of where you live. Could be an earth sign that's figuring prominently into this equation, either as a love interest or possibly even a business partner. We also, in the final outcome position, have the Eight of Wands. So things are about to move really quickly. This also could be the card of falling in love. So by the looks of it, there could be a fire sign in your world that is moving really quickly with you right now. And the Knight actually does move really fast. The Knight is impetuous. He's always inspiring and initiating. He's party boy kind of thing. But also, leads people in directions on a whim. Very spontaneous. So, all right. So that looks really, really good, but there's still this kind of lingering weightiness of anxiety and maybe even what's fair. Some issues around truth and not feeling able to make a decision around things. And also this odd relationship between, on one hand, all of your dreams are coming true, but on the other hand, you're really, really anxious about things. You're really worried. So let's get some clarifiers from the Rider-Waite and see if that brings anything out. So on the Ace of Swords, around truth. So yeah, it's like there was confusion. June is going to bring a time where it's going to cut right through it. Things take time to happen organically. And when we're so dependent upon other people in our lives to contribute to that, we have to factor in what's happening with them as well. But primarily, most of us are learning about the preparation of us as individuals as we merge into partnerships, as we merge into community, as we merge into our workplace. Um, it's the same thing all the way around. So, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles, this is a new beginning that, you know, as well as the possibility for peak experiences around truth, around cutting through what can't be seen or what isn't known yet, because conceptually we haven't arrived there. So this is like the sparks of inspiration. Should be interesting to see if the Ace of Wands comes out and where it lands. Ooh, here it does. Okay, so crossing all of this truth, clarity, new beginnings is self-doubt and this is a, you know, for Scorpios, it's very much about transformative energies. This is the darkness before the dawn. Scorpio does tend to get a little bit too far inside their head, especially when, you know, they get scared when they can't figure things out right away. You know, because they're usually pretty good at assessing situations. But, you know, it's at the point of greatest learning that it's the most mysterious. And sometimes, I don't know, I would have to say a lot of the times when it has been that dark, there's a lot of magic happening underneath it. And that's what Scorpio tends to navigate like really well, where others tend, you know, it's like where angels fear to tread. Because as at the end of the day, when Scorpio is at their best, they are master of emotions, and they have a lot to offer to others in helping them to understand their emotions. So, so there's a fullness coming in. It's like there's a, you know, the capacity for emotion is growing. When in the past there may have been hesitation because, you know, of a constant state of this. For the past 4 to 5 years, Scorpio's really been through the ringer. In terms of identity, relationships, everything. And there's been so much anxiety. And now it appears as though the clouds have parted. But I don't think it's easily trusted. So this is the challenge, is to realize that it's the inner thought processes that are holding you back the most. So, you know, yeah, you know, you're definitely assessing your situation, really taking a long, hard look at where you're putting your energy. Because you don't want to be indecisive anymore. You want to be focused with your energy. You want to build a foundation for yourself. Yeah, so, you know, sometimes not being able to make a decision is actually the better way, because it gives you the time to reflect on how far you've come. So, you know, you do the inventory. Do the inventory of what you've been trying to achieve, what you have achieved, and what you now have the potential to achieve. You know, it's not a time to make decisions. So holding off on that until you found the balance in coming full circle on a very important karmic lesson, you know, is the natural order of things, and that's definitely what I feel coming from the Justice card. Um, yeah, because you've come into your truth like like nobody's business, and it's really working, really, really, really working. This is very empowering. Yeah. Okay. So there may be a significant development in a relationship with perhaps a younger fire sign. And that's what's kind of freaking you out. So, okay, what else can we gain from that? Yeah, it's a pretty powerful connection, but there's likely somebody else in the picture as well. So that's kind of, yeah, Scorpio doesn't like that. And if it isn't a third party kind of situation, even just that first like what's going on, lack of control, that's really what it is. You know, this is this is what it is. It's a lack of control. The self doubt coming from a lack of control. But that's the truth. So you never have control. That's the funny thing with control freaks is that they think they have control or they think they control is possible and it's not. So let go. So, you know, yeah, it's making you happy, to feel um like you're getting control over your emotions in on one respect, but it's also good to lose yourself a little bit. Um, and not think about so much. Just let go and be childlike. Have fun. Um, this is where you really are inside. So why all of this anxiety? You just gotta let go. Just gotta let go of control. Gotta let go of control. Uh, good luck, Scorpio. So the Knight of Wands. Yeah, there may be some tension uh, with this fire sign. Um, yeah, and it's been making you emotional, losing control. uh, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, the Star. It's all good. You know, if Scorpios are anxious about anything, then they're anxious about everything. So you probably, in all of this confusion, in all of this fight for truth, in coming to the end of a karmic cycle in your life, it's like your fears of abandonment, of lack of abundance, um, they're all going to come like rushing out at the same time. All of them. So, what can we say with the Eight of Wands? Yeah, it's okay. There's the you're 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 moving forward into something that's smoother. This is the rough waters before. You know, this is where the hangman was. Where how can I make a decision? I can't see anything. It's too confusing. Everything's a mess. I can't see my way forward. Well, you're seeing your way forward, and it just might be with the Knight of Wands, but it's like the Eight of Wands suggests a lot of speed, that things move quickly. But the Six of Swords suggests that things could also slow down. There is also the possibility of travel uh, and moving away from a dramatic situation into a peaceful one. So I'm going to see if there's any destinations. Go with your gut. Follow your intuition. Stop thinking. Cool. Now stay strong, Scorpio. You've fought the hard fight for a long time, and you have done enough thinking. The time for thinking, like stop thinking, just stop. Everything is right in front of you. You assessed everything. Your dreams are coming true. Um, yeah, you have everything under control, and this is what you've worked so hard for after at least 4 years, at least. So I'm going to experiment a little bit with another card deck that I have just picked up. It's called the Lenormand deck, and it's kind of interesting. So I'm going to just look at two cards. Got key and clouds. So I'm going to take a look and see. Now, feel free to go look up the combination. You can find those online. I'm not going to mess up what I'm doing here on this video today. I'll figure that out when I get more of a rhythm and a routine going. But we had key. So this is access, acceptance, answers, providence, knowledge, mentorship and guidance, and inherited wisdom. That's pretty good. And then clouds would be confusion, obscured, vision troubles. The further away, the better. Anything below clouds is affected more negatively than above. Can also indicate actual storms. So exercise caution if traveling. Okay, so, it's going to be a little bit of both for a while. And maybe that's just what you're going to have to get used to. Again, a lot of people are going through processes, and with those processes come ups and downs, and times of challenge and times of break. And if you just keep thinking we're all in school, then it all kind of makes a little bit more sense. So I hope this reading resonated with you. And if you would like a reading of your own, as this is a general reading, I'd be more than happy to arrange a time. I will have information posted on this channel very soon as to how you can arrange for a reading. Thanks so much for joining me, and see you in July. Bye, Scorpio.